Hey guys, welcome back to Wonderville Studios. Today is the day of the 75-foot long doodle. It is getting very long right now, and I've had to roll it up and clip it to make sure it doesn't fall apart and all that stuff like that. Didn't quite think that part through, but that's okay because it's kind of cool. But anyway, today I have an important message for you, and that is the secret. Get it? The secret to getting exactly where you want to go, no matter what you do, especially if you want to be creative. Now, there is one thing that I'm sure makes all of you feel good, whether you recognize it or not, or makes others feel good, whether you know it or not. And it's two simple words, and it's thank you. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to enjoy this or not enjoy this or whatever it is you're doing. Thank you for taking time to look at my stuff. And thank you for just being in my life. I mean, those are things that just make you smile, make you feel good. Telling somebody else that you are grateful for them. Telling somebody else that they mean something to you is something that will get you where you want to go, and a very important thing in life. I am going to talk to you today while I draw on the 75-foot doodle about just being thankful and what I'm thankful for and what maybe you might be thankful for. So, yeah, sit back, relax, not really, get your markers, let's do some drawings. Get your muscles going, drawing. All right, guys, so check it out. It's getting pretty long now. I'm not gonna unroll the whole thing, but it's pretty crazy. I would probably say we have if I were to guess, maybe like 10 to 15 feet done. I would say. So anyway, let me right here. We're gonna get started with this section. Let me roll this a little bit tighter here. So yeah, gratitude, grateful, being grateful, saying thanks, showing people you appreciate them. Those things. That's the secret, guys. You can work hard. You could be the best artist in the world, the best person in the world, the best at your job. And you'll find that if you don't treat other people well, people will tolerate a lot of things. But I find that, like, if you don't treat them well, then that's kind of when you will... Sorry, I had to get a drink there. You'll find that it just doesn't, you only can go so far. That's what I'm saying. I guess you could be great at your job and you could be a great artist. You could be a great business person. You could be a great whatever. But if you're not nice, if you're not grateful, if you're not thankful, unless you own the company, unless you're the top guy that can be a total, guy or girl, that could be the total jerk, and everybody's got to do what you say just because you own stuff. Yeah, but I mean, who wants to be that guy? I mean, seriously. If you're watching this, I'm gonna guess that you're not one of those people that want to be like that, because that doesn't make any sense, because that'd be the last thing that I would talk about, and you would not be interested in this. So anyway, this idea of just being thankful for the people that are helping you get to where you want to go. Because here's the thing, when you start chasing your dream, like you legit start chasing your dream instead of watching somebody like me that's actually chasing it and putting off you chasing your own thing, when you actually begin to start chasing your dream, right, guys? When you start saying, I want this and I need your help, right? People will show up in your life magically, or not magically, it depends on which way you look at it, that you will wonder how they got there. And chances are, if it's anything like what's happened in my world, it's because somebody said, hey, this person's nice, or hey, I really like this person because this person needs a chance. This person needs a shot. This person, all they need is a shot. That to me is what it's all worth. It's all about that stuff. I mean, you can get to where you want to go pretty quick, right? You can get to your dream and all that stuff like that, and you can get it, and it's awesome. But I'm going to tell you that I really feel like, you know, the going about the everyday stuff, right? The chasing it is this stuff, man, that like at the end of the day, like the stories are cool, right? You know, it's always awesome to say, you know, when you get to where you're at, to say like, you know, that, yeah, I'm here. But then you can reflect back on the days that you sit there and you gave up on everything. You threw in the towel and you said, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. This is it. This doesn't make any sense to do this anymore. All that stuff like that. You can reflect on all that stuff when you get there, right? You can get there and go like, you remember that time that I was going to give up on this thing? Man, I'm glad I didn't, because if I would have given up on this thing, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. I wouldn't be there, right? But you get there because you tell people you're thankful, right? Hey, thank you for helping me introduce that person. Hey, thank you for teaching me. Hey, thank you for being a friend. Golden Girls reference. Look it up. You know, it's all those things that, you know, people take for granted. I mean, you take for granted. What I mean is that you take for granted that people are helping you, right? I think a lot of times we, in our society, tend to think that we do everything on our own. Here's a spoiler alert. That's not true. You don't do everything on your own. You may think that you do everything on your own. You may think that, you know, whatever wouldn't be here if it wasn't for whatever, right? I can tell you right now, I know for a fact, without a doubt, 100%, that where I have gotten to where I am right now, not by myself. Yes, now here is the asterisk to that thing. Yes, I have put in a ton of work, right? I have, you know, been the one staying up late. I've been the one when everybody else goes to bed to keep working. I've been the engine, right? I've been the driving force, right? I've been the chaser, the dream chaser. But if it wasn't for some people that have come into my world that took the time to help me, that recognize that, oh, this guy, he needs a chance. He just needs a shot. If it weren't for those people, like, you wouldn't be talking to me right now. You know, wait, I guess you're not really talking to me, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you're listening to me. If you're watching this, you're listening to me. Which we need more people watching this. So if you have friends that are into this kind of stuff, maybe you should tell them. I don't know. If you do, I'd be very grateful. I would appreciate it. So anyway, like that, you know, those things are things that I feel like we just don't take enough time to do, right? Like, just think back about your day, right? Your teachers that you've had, your parents, your grandparents, your people in your life that were there for you when nobody else was, right? People that would stick their neck out for you and do stuff for you when everybody else was kind of going the other way. Those are the people that if you haven't, I would suggest that today you pick up a phone, you email them, you text them, you do whatever you can just to take 2 seconds. I mean, seriously, what time of your day would that take? Just to say, you know what, that thing you did for me, that when everybody else was kind of like down on me and I felt like I wasn't, you know, I was kind of stuck on autopilot, and you picked me up and you helped me out, whatever they did, just tell them thanks. Thanks for being there. Thanks for knowing that one day it would all work out. Thanks for the words of encouragement. Thanks for that meme you sent me because I needed to laugh then. Thanks for, you know, that text message. Thanks for whatever they did. Guarantee there's something that they did, because these things don't just happen, guys. I think that you'll realize, you know, when you start your path of your journey of your dream chasing, or if you are a dream chaser, I would love for you to comment below that things that have happened for you that just by being grateful. That wouldn't have happened if you hadn't have just said, you know, thanks. So, yeah, I know I kind of rambled about this today and stuff like that, but I just feel like it's something that, one, for me, like, honestly, like, I've just really have felt I'm really, really grateful for a lot of people in my world. And, it's one of those things where, I feel like they know, I feel like I've told them, if they don't know and they're watching this, they'll know now. It means a lot to me that these people have helped me. It means a lot to me that these people have taken the time to recognize that this thing that I'm trying to do is a legitimate thing. It's not just a wishy-washy, I want to do this someday, whatever. You know, my mission is I want you, people out there, to recognize the cool, weird stuff that exists in your world, the stuff that exists in your head, and the importance, can't stress this enough, of you starting to chase it, of you going after it. Man, it'll change your life, guys. I'm telling you, it will. You know, we have so many people out there that don't do that thing that they know that they're supposed to do. I don't understand that. You know, I don't understand not chasing what you're supposed to, not being what you want to be, not, you know, what a great time to be alive. I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, a lot of bad stuff, a lot of good stuff, a lot of things like that. And sometimes people just get stuck up in the, you know, but this is this and this is that. But I mean, seriously, like, I could sit in my studio right here, film this thing, post it on the internet, you can watch it, and I can afford to do that, right? I can do it. Like, think about in like the old days, right? Think about like when the only few got the cameras. The only few were able to post a video. You had to have a movie set. You had to have a movie, you had production, all this crap to be able to do this. But I can do this in my studio, talk to you, and reach people. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty awesome. And I'm happy and grateful that you stopped by and checked it out. So, anyway, let's add some grays to this guy. I really like this day. I really like the 75-foot doodle. It started out one of those things where it was like this idea of like, oh, I've got this big roll of paper and let's just make a big doodle and that would be kind of cool. I wasn't really sure what to do. Yeah, this is like therapeutic for me. I love that I can sit here and throw out these ideas and, you know, I know right now I don't have a huge amount of people that watch this stuff, but I will one day. And I just appreciate the fact that like people stop by and check it out. And this to me is just a lot of fun. So, anyway, guys, that is today's part of what, probably 2 feet of the doodle, on being thankful. So, anyway, guys, like I said, this whole video, you know, I am very grateful that you've taken the time to watch this stuff. Thank you for your time. Thank you for checking it out. Tell your friends. You know, everybody needs some positive stuff, right? This stuff's just about making you smile and all that good stuff like that. And just make sure that each day that you say thanks, right? And that you also wake up each day and you're positive and you're happy and you're being that weird you want to see in the world, because that weird stuff that everybody else thinks is just weird is the stuff that everybody in the rest of the world and myself is waiting to see from you, because that is what makes you very you. I will talk to you tomorrow. And if you like this video and other videos, make sure that you like and subscribe. I think I'm gonna paint this wall a little bit different. Feels like it needs a little more. And I got a shelf that I need to do. It's a longer video, but we'll talk about that later. See ya. Ooh, that's my eye.